Alright, I'm back. This right here is a GPS wire, so when you connect it, this is for GPS. I just got it mounted up there, shortened it out. Little antenna. Now all this is all factory wiring. When you get all your wiring, everything's gonna be factory. Every single plug is just gonna plug. Pretty much it just all plugs in. So you don't stress and don't worry about it. On the back of your factory radio, this box is gonna be back there. Make sure you unhook this from the factory radio. It's gonna be screwed on top of the back. You need this. Make sure you take that and put it and plug it in and put it. You could just toss it back here, but just make sure you have it. So you can't bust decoder. No, I'm sorry. This comes with the harness. I'm looking at the wrong one. This box right here. This is the box that will be behind your factory radio. Make sure you disconnect this and plug it in and just toss it back here. You need this box. This box is for your tire pressure sensors. If not, on your dashboard, all your lights is just gonna light up like a Christmas tree. So make sure you take this off and put it on. This is just for the beeping. I apologize about that. All this comes into the harness. Everything is self-explanatory. You don't have to tighten nothing up. Nothing. Everything is. The only thing is with these wires right here, the red and white ones, you'll have to plug these in. This is for your audio. It comes with the Tesla style radio. You plug it in, comes on a harness. You'll see it's all self-explanatory. It's really not hard. Everything's plug and play. I just taped them up so they don't disconnect. But that's where I'm having my issue with right now, because I have to disconnect everything. So I'm gonna disconnect all my plugs and I'm gonna connect my radio plugs to the back of my radio here to kick on my amplifier on the back to see if that helps my sound issues, because sometimes I turn my radio on and I don't hear sound. So I'm gonna test the theory to see if this works. So supposedly if I plug those wires in the back, turn on my factory radio, put the volume all the way up, it's supposed to keep my amplifier high enough that when I plug this into the back of the radio, my amplifier will be tuned to being high in volume, that every time my radio kicks on, it just will automatically kick the amplifier immediately and I won't have the sound issues anymore. So let's test this theory. Okay, so I plug everything in. You'll see everyone with this type of little gray foam on it gets plugged into the factory wires. It's pretty much everything with the black harnesses. You notice these two doesn't get plugged in. Off of this harness is 3 that gets plugged in, with one that's this little funny looking one. But you'll see these two won't be plugged in. And then yeah, it's gonna be quite a few plugs that don't get plugged in, to be honest. If you notice, these two plugs are identical. I'm glad I caught this. These two are identical plugs that can fit in there. Do not plug the ones with the pink line in them. Plug the ones with the red, green, gray, brown, and black. So don't plug this harness in. It will make your dash look like a Christmas tree. My hands are all dry. Apologize. That's pretty much it. This plug right here goes to the bottom right there, and then this one plugs in here, and that is it. And then I would connect my antenna back up there, and that's it. So if you don't get alarmed if you see some plugs that are just dangling there, and don't forget to plug in your antenna into the back of the radio, which will come with a little adapter, I believe. Because this one won't fit, so it comes with this. Alright. You get the point. It's not hard. It's easy. Like I said, it's all plug and play. Don't be alarmed if you see, like I said, plugs that don't plug in. I'm gonna do some more research on these to see if there's adapters for them, because I noticed they don't work. And this is a plug, I believe. You'll notice whichever plug it is. Only one of them fit. I forget. But yeah, let me get all this back together and let's see if I plugged in my other old radio in. My factory, I plugged it in. I put the volume all the way up. I heard my tunes, and I just unplugged the cables. I didn't turn the radio off. I just unplugged them, threw it back in the trunk. So I got my car on running. So now I'm gonna plug that in there, and hopefully that keeps my amplifier amped up. Let's see. I'm back again. This is the last video. I connected everything. I did what I had to do. I just got out the car and it worked. Well, let's see right now. Let's see if the situation is fixed. Sorry about that. Whew, it's hot in here. Well, I know what I did there. I was over here messing with the debugger issues here. And, back in there. See how it goes. If I can click it. I think I disabled it. Let's see if that works then eventually. But so far, music started right up, so hopefully that stays like that, because it was not working right. I'm gonna have to shut off my car and turn it back on multiple times, and it was starting to get annoying. So I'll keep you posted to see how long that lasts for, see if it's a permanent fix or if it's a temporary fix. Alright guys, thanks for watching.